What's going on, guys? We're over here on a day hike, just roaming around, having fun. We're bored, we don't want to be at the house. So what's better to do than to go out and hike in the great outdoors? We're here at our second campsite here. We like to come out here, it's a bunch of fun. We always have to cross this tree bridge that we always have here. It's a bunch of fun.
You guys will love this. This tree is still alive, going horizontal out of that hill. Still growing. 2 years now? What's it been? 2 years now. We have, since we found this thing, and it's still kicking. It is still kicking. I mean, about all we did was we had to take out some branches so that it made it easier to get across. That's about it.
Heck yeah. We're not the best at crossing trees, but we can do it.
We can do it.
Well, he actually did it better than I do. I'm just scared of heights. Like, it's actually kind of windy up there right now.
And like, there's not a breeze. Like, seriously, like, look at the grass. Look at anything. If I held up a freaking feather, it'd fall straight down.
Oh yeah. So this is one of our camp spots. And we're feeling a little hungry, so we're about to cook some grub. And we actually bought, what was it? What did we buy?
Backpacks Pantry.
Yeah, that's gonna be more room efficient, and like all you have to do is just add water.
I mean, you know, just a little fucking pack. This makes 2 servings. This will feed 2 people right here.
Which basically, if you're hiking all day, you're gonna want that 2 servings.
Exactly. I mean, if you're hungry, you eat the whole thing. If not, you take half of it, and then you got 2 meals out of 1 pack.
Yep, there we go.
There you go. Exactly.
But what we're gonna compare that meal to is garlic and herb, or herb and garlic tuna with creamy garlic shells. Both cost about $1. You just don't need to spend more than that. This is pretty much cooking on a budget.
Cooking on a budget.
Him is like more fancy cooking and more room efficient, I would say. Like, we're going to be reviewing pros and cons on that, because con on this, it's just budget, more cost efficient. That's about it. Let's see, pros on that is that one, it's going to be super room efficient. All you got to do is heat up water and then add it in there, and that's about it. Like, that's all. This, you got to measure out what you got to cook, so, and wait for this to boil up, cook up, and then just add some tuna in there. So
yeah,
we're going to go ahead, boil our stuff. We're going to show you what it looks like afterwards.
Now? Yep. Go ahead and put our little burner on there.
Oh yeah.
Now this is just your cheap eBay. I got this off of eBay burner. Some little orange packet. Alright. Just pull that out. That changes your gas. 4-prong. Simple little deal. Little sparker. Just go ahead and screw that onto our propane. Alright. Have that. Now,
that was different.
Gonna open up these little arms here. Put a little tea kettle. What I use to boil my water.
Oh yeah. Which is the up to that. The pro on that is that it's got its own little sparker built into it. Like, normally with mine, you have to have a lighter just to light that thing, or you can do it with a flint striker, but it's a little bit more difficult.
Exactly. And that's even a name brand.
Oh yeah.
So basically, our water is to a boil. So all we got to do is pour it in here. We'll go ahead and turn this off. Basically, all you got to do is just pour the water in there. And you stir it up real good. And then you just let it stand for about 13 minutes. And it'll be good to go. You just enjoy it. Put that to the side.
Alrighty.
Go ahead and close this up. Well, see if you guys can see in there. It's got noodles, man. It's got freeze-dried veggies, chicken. Just go ahead and seal that up, and we'll just set it to the side. We'll let Gabe get started on his meal.
Yep. Which is funny because I forgot my own spoon and fork, so I'm just gonna have to do it the OG way and just use my knife as my spoon, fork, and eating utensil. So.
Yep.
All right. So.
And he's gonna be using his cooker, so I'll go ahead and take mine off. Set it to the side.
And you can find the bigger version of these propane tanks. I just happened to see this one and I grabbed 2 of them because they're just so much lightweight. They're just more lightweight and they're more room efficient as well. Like pretty much each and every one of them does the same job. It's just that this one's just a lot smaller. So we're gonna go ahead, set that up. And this is an actual MSR cooker, and which is kind of crappy because he only paid 20 bucks for his, but I paid about 40 for mine. I mean, at the time when I was looking for one, and it doesn't even come with its own striker. You have to use a lighter, like.
Yeah. I mean, it looks cool.
Definitely, and I mean, you can compare his. And you see that his has a little striker deal. All you got to do is just push this on the side, and it just strikes right there.
Yeah, you're gonna be basically around 20 bucks on eBay right there.
Oh yeah. So if you can, so not everything has to necessarily be name brand. I just happened to buy that because it was the only thing in the store that I needed at the time.
Exactly.
So cheap does it all well too. We're gonna go ahead and screw this on.
And with this this backpack pantry here, you're paying about $10 for that. You get 2 meals, but you're paying $10. But you think it's gonna last until 2021, sitting in your backpack.
This is Best Buy January 14th of 2016. So it's gonna be sitting in your backpack. 2 years is still quite a long time, but not compared to about 10. I mean, we're in 2014 now, so that's gonna last you a while. A while. You won't stuff that in your bag and forget about it.
Yeah, and that's all you need is that one bag there. I think, yeah, he's paying a lot less for this.
Which there's nothing wrong with that. Not whatsoever. Go ahead, drop that. See what you got in there. Got some news. And it says that about for a cup and a half of water. So we're gonna do that.
This tuna lasts 3 years, but then you gotta think, you know, your noodles go bad before your tuna, you know, then.
Oh yeah.
I guess if you just feel like sitting around and eating tuna once these are out.
Open that up. Throw some water in there. I'll just throw a little more water in there. It's noodles. It'll absorb it anyways.
Did you put it to the 1 cup line?
The 1 cup?
Or did you go above because those noodles take up space?
Yeah, I put it like right there. So we'll be alright. Just gonna burn it up anyways. We're gonna go ahead and turn this on.
Alright, well, Gabe's still cooking his meal, so I guess it's supposed to be ready, so we'll go ahead and check it out. See how it tastes. I want to forget my coffee here. I like my coffee. Alright. Go ahead and give this a taste. Stir it up a little bit. I gotta say, this smells delicious. It looks delicious too. Look at that. Oh man, that is just...
It actually tastes real good, actually.
Real good. Definite approval right here. There's a lot of noodles, but I'm a hungry man, so...
Oh, yeah.
You just about done there?
Give it about a few more minutes. Hasn't been 11 minutes yet.
Mm-hmm.
It's looking alright though. I don't know if you can see that, but it's looking okay. Probably add a little more water actually. Just a little bit.
It's got it down to a nice simmer.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Pretty creamy. That is actually real good. That actually exceeded my expectations on that.
I mean, I gotta say, if you're bugging out, or you're just hiking, man,
you have
there's
one
people
of those
that don't
thrown
eat
in
this
there.
good at home.
Right?
All I did was boil some water, stick it in there, and wait. That's it. That's all you have to do.
Oh yeah.
He's just cooking his noodles. Once that's done, all he has to do is
Throw in my tuna,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll be all done.
Yep. That. It'll just heat up the tuna, because it's already cooked, so.
It actually doesn't taste too bad either. But I would have to say that one actually tastes a lot better than what that tastes. And it's probably just the spices and the sauce that's in there that probably makes it taste way more better than this. Definitely.
Oh yeah. And you know, this is fettuccine alfredo. You know, that's not the same as garlic herb and noodles.
Yeah, this is just creamy garlic shells.
Yep.
It just says creamy garlic flavored sauce, so it doesn't taste too bad. If you're hungry, anything tastes good, damn it.
Anything tastes good.
Yeah, let me tell you, when I was in Colorado this summer being a raft guide, anything and everything tasted good. All we did was, well, we pretty much were homeless, and there was just one guy named Kurt. All he had was just a bag of, like a 5-pound bag of rice and some oatmeal, and that's what he pretty much lived on. Of course, everybody helped out and pitched in and threw in some food, but yep, when you're hungry, let me tell you, he was the definition of everything tastes good.
Anything.
He was skinnier than this guy, too. Way skinny.
You know, when we first started hiking, our main meal was ramen noodles. We'd just bring a pack of ramen noodles and we just heat that up, but you know.
It's nice
And
to
then
switch it up.
well, we found out there's no nutrition there. You know, you're just basically making yourself not hungry. You're not really helping out your body any.
Nope.
You know, I mean, you might get some calories. You know, you could go longer, but you're really not doing yourself any favors. You know, I mean, if you're going out for a weekend or something, you know, have at it. You know, it's good food, but if you plan on, you know, surviving on this, especially, you know, if times get tough, you know, you want to get some real food with some real nutrition.
Exactly. And if you are thinking about bringing just ramen noodles, you know, bring some protein bars or some granola bars or something, you know, like give your body something you need.
Or like he's doing, get yourself a pack of tuna, get yourself a pack of chicken, something like that you can throw in there.
Oh yeah. Like if I wanted to, I could have easily brought a can about the same size of a can of tuna, just a can of chicken, and throw that in there and really just have garlic and chicken. But
Garlic and chicken.
this is $1. Do you normally get the can of chickens like in bulk for about $1 or $2, or actually no, about $3 or $4. I haven't seen them at Solo. At least our Walmart doesn't sell them solo. I didn't see them there, or maybe they were just out. So
yeah.
I know.
For sure, man. For sure.
Alright, well, it's been 11 minutes.
Alright.
Turn this off.
Man.
Go ahead and show you what this looks like. Which doesn't look too bad. What does that look like to you guys? It's pretty soft. Pretty noodly. Smells good. What do you think, Corey? Smells alright.
Definitely, you know. Just different taste, you know. You know, you might like that more than this. It's just your own personal preference, but, you know.
But for right now, that looks, smells, and tastes a shit ton better than this.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of it. I don't even think I made a dent in it yet. Yep.
Alright, well, we'll go ahead and give this a taste. Let me tell you, it looks pretty good right now.
That looks bomb, man. Oh yeah.
Tastes alright.
That tuna does it a favor.
It adds a lot more flavor, actually.
There you go, look at that.
Gonna try it. But overall, I would have to say that tastes a lot better. A lot better.
But they're both good, don't get us wrong. That's definitely very tasty.
Definitely.
But you're paying $10 for this. Where are you at that?
About. Well, the tuna was $1.25, and the Knorrs was only $1. It's about $2.50.
$2.50. Yeah, 10. But you know, it's also gonna last much longer. It's got a lot more shelf time. So
Wow.
it's all about what you're going for.
So if you're thinking about buying food, definitely take this into consideration.
Just thought I might bring up, when your water's done boiling and you pour it in here, this thing's not insulated. It'll freaking hurt you. So I try to keep my hand on the bottom, right? You know, trying to keep it stable. But yeah, just be careful of that. It's gonna be very hot. So, yeah.
But overall, hiking or bugging out, some great food options to choose. You don't always have to spend $10 a meal. You can, depending on the size of your backpack, like this was just my day backpack, so this is all basically I could fit in there, which is, you don't really need very much for a day anyway, so all you need is water and some food for lunch if that's what you want.
I mean, there's so many choices on what you can get with that.
With the Knorrs, there's not only this, but there's actual fettuccine Alfredo, which is probably what we should have got to compare to there, but I just saw the shells and I was just like, oh, I want to try those. So basically the same stuff, almost, kind of, maybe just Alfredo sauce. Yeah, I probably should have got that. But whatever. Just go into your local Walmart or wherever they sell Knorrs and buy a bunch of rice. There's rice there. I got when I was over there in Colorado, I got a bunch of rice, and it was the cheddar and broccoli Knorrs rice. Added some hickory tuna, the Starkist hickory tuna, and that tasted amazing, like amazing.
Oh yeah.
So, heck yeah.
Man, if you fed this to someone, they wouldn't know that this was freeze dried.
Yep, definitely.
Definitely. That chicken tastes fresh. The veggies, the noodles, it's all just legit.
And that's the pros to that too. That also comes with vegetables and nutrients, the stuff that you're going to need when you're out hiking.
Oh, exactly.
The carbs are mainly what you're going to want too. The more carbs the better, especially when you're out burning them like none other.
Oh yeah. We'll be doing a review on the, what was that called? That other package of these?
Oh, Mountain House?
Mountain House, right? It was, you know, we'll try and find a comparison of the exact same food, you know. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Let me give you a shot of what it looks like with the tuna inside.
It looks delicious, man.
Oh yeah.
Light's not good. Mm-hmm.
Looks okay.
Looks okay. So
Tastes decent.
we're gonna go ahead and chow down, finish our meals off. There you go. Alright, there's something else that I forgot to mention, just kinda hit us. Your cleanup, right? Off the preparation of this meal. He has burnt noodles on the bottom of his pan, you know, you're gonna get some of that, but his pan is also really dirty. Mine just had boiled water. It's clean, crisp, you know, everything's in this bag, which you just set in your pack, you know, throw away when you get home, you know. Easy cleanup. There's another thought.
Pros and cons.
Pros and cons.
Alrighty, so to sum it all up, we'll go over cost, preparation, taste, and basically just cleaning up. So as far for cost, we already said $10 for your backpacker's pantry, and then about $2.50 for the Knorrs and the tuna, and you know, whatever little additional items you buy for your food or whatever. But taste, I'd probably have to give mine maybe from 1 to 5 a 2.5.
For sure.
And
For sure.
on Corey's, I'd have to give his like at least a 4. Like it was definitely restaurant material.
It's good stuff.
What do you think, Corey?
I mean, definitely, I feel that. And then another point, well, yeah, definitely with taste, also leading into preparation, is he put his noodles and the water in there and cooked it, right? You know, like actually cooked it. You know, mine boiled the water, throw it in the bag. Well, when you do that, you're still going to have some crunchy noodles, even if you wait the time, you know, even quite a while after that. You know, I was still towards the bottom, I was getting some crunchy noodles, you know, so if you don't mind that, you know, it's just, you know, something towards actually cooking in the pot.
Yep.
But
yes. Yeah. So when I was cooking mine, you know, I was actually making sure that I was cooking mine thoroughly and making sure I had soft noodles and all that good stuff. So yeah, as far as taste, mine 2.5. His about a 4-star. That was definitely some good food. And
good food.
The fact that he had vegetables and more nutritious stuff and more nutrients and stuff that he would actually need during the hike, that's even more of a plus. Me, probably the only thing beneficial for me was just carbs and some protein that I got from my tuna. Like that was about it.
It'll keep him moving, but he's not gonna feel as fully energized as I will.
Oh yeah.
So.
And then as far as cleanup, well,
big difference there.
Real big difference. All he's got to do is just zip up that bag and stuff it in his bag and call it good.
That's all I did. I just basically took my pot, dumped out the water, threw that, my spoon in there, closed it up, stuck it in the bag, just fucking zip this up, stick it in my bag. That's it. All I have to do is go home, throw that away, wipe out, like wash off the spoon, and there you go.
That's
you know?
about it. But as far as me, I had a bunch of crusted stuff all over
show him the bottom. Show him the bottom of the pot. He can clean this up quite a bit, you know, with he had boiled water in there.
Oh yeah, I had to boil some water so I can get the rest of it. But that's pretty much the aftermath of what you're gonna do when you get done cooking it.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna get that black, burnt, gunky stuff at the bottom, pretty much as if you would if you burned it at home on your pot. So, you know, pros and cons. Cheaper isn't always better, and you know, like. But hey man, if you're out there camping on a budget, surviving on a budget, or just throwing it in your bug out bag, just be aware of what's gonna happen after you do it. You know, like which has always happened to me, because when I was out there in Colorado, I always had a little stream that I could just rub some sand in there and clean it all out. Like I just wash it off in the stream, throw some sand, scrub it all out, rinse it out, and it'd be fine. But right now, we're nowhere near water.
No.
The only water you got is what you packed in. So.
Exactly. No water here.
Oh yeah.
So.
Definitely. You have to work on getting those out. Go home, clean it out. If you're camping for 2 days, I mean, obviously 2 or 3 more days, you'd obviously want to really try and get this cleaned out. You don't want no gunk or stuff that's gonna hurt you in the long run in there, building up bacteria building up or anything.
You know, and even on a lesser scale, you know. You're gonna cook your other food in there, and it might taste burnt. You know, you're gonna get some chocolate flavor. It's just, it's just not good stuff. You know, so.
Oh yeah. So pros and cons of. Budget on to actually buying the stuff you might want to need that's gonna help you out in the long run. So.
If you don't mind for the price, having these issues, you know. I mean.
Yeah. Definitely.
I mean, the big positive on this side is just the price. I mean, so much cheaper.
So much. Very much cost efficient. And
yes.
Like 3 times less than what that is. So.
Easily $2.50. You know.
Compared to
$10. Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
So if you're ever thinking about going ahead and buying stuff to throw into your hiking bag or your bug out bag or whatever you're doing, like definitely take that into consideration. I hope this video helps you guys out, because you know there's a lot of people that just think that, oh, well, I'm gonna do this and throw this in there and I'm gonna be okay. Well, do you ever think about what can happen afterwards? Like,
exactly. Every little thing, every little detail.
Everything.
You know, when you're surviving, the details can make a big difference that you would never even thought of.
Yep.
At all. So yeah, man. I hope this was a lot of help. We're feeling energized, so we're gonna go do some hiking.
Oh yeah, definitely.